So let's take a look here. This is your original swing, and this is where we kind of got going. You see the grip is already better, especially that left hand on. Now, there's a tee down here you're hitting, and we're going to find out at the tee that the tee, when you have no instinct to lift it up, this is when you actually swung well. You still have that strong instinct when that ball is there, still trying to help it out. When we first started, you're basically all hands. You'll see your wrist do this thing, and you're just going to go down there and try to lift it with your hands. And that's where we kind of first started instinctively. That's still going to be in there when there's a ball there, when you try to help it up. Now your new swing, we worked on your backswing. You see, starting to see it's taking width. It has a backswing up. Over here, you just kind of twist it up. Here, you went to the ball. At this point, you're not trying to lift anything. You're trying to play leverage. And if we had the impact back down there, you would work on that feeling, how do you make contact to the ball, that leverage feeling. And that's what you want to feel, that you're getting the leverage in your swing. Those 6 things that we can move in a swing are your shoulders, your hips, and your wrists. This is what gets you in trouble. Your swing, when your shoulders and wrists go up, that's your lifting motion. So we got to get out of those forces to try to get the hit. We want to get the legs pushing off the ground. We want your core muscles, and we want your arms. We're playing leverage to that ball. So right here, you're swinging back to play leverage to that tee. You'll see you go down and you compress that tee. It goes flying up in the air. And just because we're going to compress the ball, so you went down and you didn't flip the wrist at all, arms extended down, you can see a whole different look. Now, as soon as the ball's there, your instinct to lift will kick in a little bit here. So you always have to keep seeing the ball. It's not a going the ball up in the air thing. Is just playing leverage as a tee. The tee and the ball just points of reference for the club to pass through and release it back up in your swing. So let's take a look here to see kind of like what a So going back to this drill, which is an important drill for you to do every day. So right now I've got to enhance those 3 things we want. I'm going to take my front arm, and put it across underneath, right up below my elbow. I'm going to hug my core feeling with my arm, keep that in tight. I'm allow my hands to hinge here, right, which is important. That kind of gets you to this position here. Now the key thing is I need to play leverage that bag, not lift. I'm going to push with my feet, meaning pressure. That pushing is, my legs are doing the pushing off the ground. As I push, the ground pushes back. That will move my core muscles, which is where my arm is right across here. I want to feel that core motion. I want my arm to drop straight down, and my arm is going to hit with a force, but not with my wrist. You'll see my hand stay in extension, meaning it hasn't flipped over. So extension means it's still bent. I'm trying to play leverage, meaning that shaft needs to be leaning at a leverage point like that, like hockey. We want to leverage that feeling, not flip it. Your instinct to get the air turns it to a scooping action, and that's just feeling that energy right there. I'm using the ground, my legs and arms to create a leveraging feeling, which is right here where you're getting to here. And that gets you that nice position to leverage that tee, which you'll see that gets sent up in the air. This is the slingshot part that is swinging back up. That's the speed. So there's the hit, and there's the speed swinging that club through, racing the club into the energy of the swing. Let's see, we'll throw up. So this is Xander Schauffele from the tour. So So we're gonna go right back here. So he's right here. You're in that little position where we've got you to his position. And think about him as just applying leverage to something, not trying to lift. He's just applying leverage. And there's your leverage position too. So always think of the down, that hit as a leverage, compression, hit. And then right there, he'll just take that energy and he'll release that. Just let it fly back up and let everything fly up. So there's this hit. So your swing's already taking shape. We got hitting tees is a good thing for you because it gives a sense of working on that shape without the ball, that instinct to that ball, so help the ball up in the air.